What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I got some breaking news for you, but before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's gonna make sure that I will be able to provide more consistent content for you little savages. So let's get right into it. Let's go, fight fans. All right, guys, so getting right into it, we got Johnny Walker gonna be going against Jamahal Hill in the light heavyweight division. Very exciting, a lot of implications. You got Johnny Walker, who's 1-3 in his last 4, and you basically have Jamahal Hill, who's starting off his UFC career 3-1. He does have a no contest there, which was a TKO victory for Jamahal Hill, but it was overturned due to marijuana, which I think is fucking bullshit. I think they've changed those laws since that has happened, but whatever. Moving on. You have two guys who are two different positions in their UFC career, even though they're pretty much ranked the same thing. I think Johnny Walker's 12, Jamahal Hill is 14. But those numbers tell two very different stories, right? Johnny Walker needs a win here if he wants to save his UFC career. He put himself in a position so early on where he had such dominating victories, right? He was once touted as the guy to beat John Jones. And he had knockout victories against Khalil Rountree, Justin Leedit, Misha Serkinov, and it looked fucking good and fast. He's 6'6", 82-inch reach, which is I think is the same as John Jones. So people were making a lot of comparisons really quick. After those very quick victories he had, they threw him up to the top dogs. Corey Anderson said, "Hold my fucking beer," and he lost to Corey Anderson by TKO. I think a minute and a half into the first round. And since then, he hasn't really been the same, right? He does have the loss to Thiago Santos, and he has a loss to Nikita Krylov, right? So since then, he's now in this position where he's almost gatekeeper or back to prospect, like kind of where they have him and who he's going to be fighting against. So that's why they're putting him up against Jamahal Hill, right? If he loses to Jamahal Hill, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the end of the UFC career for Johnny Walker. Now, going to Jamahal Hill, you got a guy who's looking very good. He's in his prospect stage, his very first contract prospect stage in the UFC, and he is passing it right now with flying colors. He did have that bump in the road against Paul Craig, but he's still, Paul Craig almost looks like a different fighter now himself. So moving forward, he's coming off the TKO win against Jimmy Crute, and his boxing, his hands, his length, his confidence, the chip on his shoulder. He was saying a lot after his win against Jimmy Crute about the doubters and the haters, and he's there to prove everybody wrong. Jamahal, I see you, bro. Holy shit. You got some hands, dude. Sweet Dreams Hill, that is one of the sweetest nicknames I've seen in a long time. It's definitely spot on to his style, his demeanor. Very cool, very exciting fighter. He doesn't like to talk the shit. He likes to walk the walk, but he does talk a little bit. But it seems like he's the type of guy who likes to get his work done in the octagon, if you know what I'm saying. So very exciting. He's got the speed. He's got the boxing. He has that aggressiveness. He has that competitiveness, that hunger and the it factor to be a star in the UFC. And I think this is what makes this matchup very important. If Jamahal Hill loses this fight, it'll just be another bump in the road for him at this moment because he is I think he's 9-1. His only blemish right now is to Paul Craig. And you got Johnny Walker, who's going 1-3 in his last 4. He's not in a position to lose. So Johnny Walker needs that win. Jamahal Hill needs this experience. Now, Johnny Walker has that experience, but he hasn't handled it so well. So it's really cool to see, or really interesting to see, how Jamahal is going to handle this pressure coming into this very high-profile fight. A lot of people are not talking about it, and I think this matchup is going to be one of the best light heavyweight showdowns of the entire year. Johnny Walker has a lot to prove. Jamahal Hill feels like he has a lot to prove, and we're all going to see it in a few months upcoming. Personally, my prediction, I got Jamahal Hill. What he did to Jimmy Crute, a guy who's very tough, very durable, never say die type of character, he got put out pretty fucking quick. And no offense, Jimmy, you're a great fighter. Jamahal Hill, man, he had your fucking number that day. And now I am on the Jamahal Hill hype train. I've been off the Johnny Walker hype train for a while. I really don't even feel like I ever was on the Johnny Walker hype train. I feel like the UFC really pushed him and gave him very favorable matchups. Now, they're both similarly sized. You got Johnny Walker with 6'6", 82-inch reach advantage, and you got Jamahal Hill who's 6'4", with a 79-inch reach. Not advantage, but reach. I think Jamahal Hill's going to get it done. I think he's going to get a TKO. I think the way that he's made people look, he's been making them look silly in the stand-up, but he's got to be smart and not overconfident and not let himself get hit, because Johnny Walker does have that equalizer. He has that one hit factor that puts guys lights out, and that will always make him dangerous. But I think he's going against a very new animal, and people say there are levels to this game, and I think Jamahal Hill is reaching that upper level. So guys, tell me what you guys think. I'm going to be leaving more comments and more content. So please tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mr. Mustache, MMA News. I'm out, guys.